Yo, what is up, my mullet Sharp here, and I'm bringing you guys another Hardpoint video, and you guys requested it, Standoff. So last video was on Yemen. I will link that in the description. I'm going to start getting my channel a little bit more organized and doing playlists and all that stuff, so it's a lot easier for you guys to get these videos down and watching them and all that stuff. So and I'll also start doing more annotations and stuff. I haven't really been organizing my channel, but let's start out going over the hardpoint, the middle hardpoint. So something I didn't do, I guess, was go over the break-offs in the last one, and I noticed that. So when you spawn on this side, you're going from the middle hardpoint. Now your break-off is going to be, where you go at the very beginning. The hardpoint's in the middle. You're trying to get out to it. So I would say you have someone come back alley, submachine gun, and push through deli and go to hardpoint. I would say you have someone go back gas station with a submachine gun, but you're going to have to watch out for that because someone on their team is probably watching that with a submachine gun or with a M8, so you're probably going to have to battle him. I would say you have someone with a submachine gun go mid-street and try to run straight into the hard point, or maybe if you don't see anyone there mid-street, try to break to this black truck and go broken wall. And then your last guy, the guy that's going to be anchoring the spawns, the guy with the M8, is going to be one of going all the way over here to the left and trying to take control of statue, because your anchor on this, when it's in the middle hardpoint, is going to want to be trying to hold statue and sitting here, picking people off coming from here, because he's going to kill these people coming from over there. And the guy gas station, when he gets gas station control, it's going to make him spawn over at granny side, and then the guy over here at statue can sit right here and pick people off coming to the street. Has to sit over here and periodically watch his right. So watching mid-street, guy watching right. Or not guy watching right, but he has to sit here and watch his right and his mid-street. Say if no one's coming mid-street, then you look to your right, and then once you see people shooting mid-street at the guys on the hill, then you go out and try to help them. So I would say the setup for this, anchor dude has to sit right here. Have, a guy in this corner on the hill, and then a guy maybe in this corner or this corner. And then the good thing about this guy in this corner is he can leave the hill and like poke out there and like go out here and kill people and do that. And then maybe have a guy top brown or whatever you call this building, top red. I still need to do call outs in this video for you guys and doing that. And then when it gets to 30 seconds, what this guy top brown wants to do is you want to have him rotate and just sit in gas station. Have the guy in top brown hold gas station, because holding the gas station is what's going to give your team the spawn over here for the next hard point. So when there's 30 seconds left, the middle hill to me is not really about getting the points. It's either about, contesting or, trying to get some points, but not really one of those big point getters. So you want to make sure that these side hills are the one that you're controlling. So 30 seconds, have the guy that is, sitting top brown, maybe with a, he doesn't even have to be up here with a submachine. He could have an M8, but maybe just have him sit back brown the whole time and watch the back alley. This is a good place to watch back alley. And then when it gets to 30 seconds, have him move to gas station and sit over here. Wait behind this thing, fight gunfights in there. Look over there, do whatever to kill them and get them out of gas station. And then also when it's 30 seconds left, the M8 dude needs to start making his way over here towards the haystacks and controlling this area and watching broken wall and bottom store. And so you have that side locked down. You don't want to put both people in the factory. If you put both people in the factory and you don't have anyone on the outside of it, you guys won't spawn there. So all they'll do is they'll push you from gas station, or they'll push you from this side. They'll go your jump up. They'll just do this. They'll go look right here, kill you. The guy will go on the bottom, and then you'll get a shitty spawn all the way at grandma. So you want to make sure you're setting up around the hard point before you get in it, and then when it gets down to like 15 seconds, you can quit fighting for the middle hill and then have your other two people, have one person get into the hill, maybe have someone sit. So we're going to start talking about setups for this side. Now, I realized I was almost like just about to go in. So you want to have someone over here at the hay barrels, probably your M8 dude, watching broken wall, mid-street, and bottom store, top store, whatever. And helping watch the jump up, and then when they can rotate. The main thing you want to focus on this game is rotating. You want to make sure that you're rotating good, and you're not just watching this one position. You can watch this position, but you can also help with gas station. You can also help with back brown. You also want to have someone sitting inside the hard point, maybe up in this top window. Now, something you got to watch out for this top window is people jumping up. I like to just lay down, and when they jump up, you just shoot them in the head, But you can also just like sit here on these stairs, and when you see them jump in, then you just kill them, because they have to climb over the wall and you'll hear it. So have someone sit in the hard point. Have someone either sit bottom hard point and watch this door, and rotate back alley. Sit back behind the factory, rotate back alley. If the guy at the hay barrels is out, then you can come over here to hay barrels and help with this. But also if the guy in the hardpoint dies, then you can just step in the hardpoint, kill them. If there's a guy jump up, then you can fight the dude jump up. But your job over here is just kind of help anyone who needs help. And then the last dude is going to be over here at gas station. I like to sit behind this pump because they can't shoot through it. Make sure this van's blown up because they'll blow it up. Or if you have flak check, you don't really need to worry about it. But sit behind this pump, shoot people there, shoot people there. I wouldn't really recommend fighting people that are in that corner because sometimes they can have an M8. So if they're in that corner, I would just sit here, maybe rotate over there. And when you see them cross, then you can jump out and kill them. But when you're at gas station, they're going to be spawning granny and they're going to be pushing it hard. So you got to watch out for that because to retake over the spawns on this map, I guess I'll do a setup for that. If you're the team that's fighting for the hard point on this side to get the spawns, what you're going to want to do is push the gas station. You're going to overflow gas station. I don't really recommend going the front because there can be people top factory and there can be a guy on Haybrail's head glitching, looking over mid street and just killing you. So I would recommend you push gas station. Usually you want to wait. You want to try to wait for your team. I mean, a lot of people just push in alone, but if you get like 3 people here, you have someone go front, look there, kill the dude back, and then have someone push through, and then you just ambush the gas station. That will start giving their team a bad spawn, and that will start having your team spawn there. And usually when there's about 20 seconds left, 20 or 30 seconds, you just want to start and just give up for the hard point and move on to the next one and say, what's the point of fighting for 10 seconds or 5 seconds? It's not really worth it. So the next hard point is going to move up here in top granny, and I'm going to show you guys how I recommend the setup on here. You're going to want to have someone with an M8. This is going to be your anchor, sitting back here on the hard point, watching the back barrel, watching your mid street, helping watch the step ups. That's going to be the main thing, is watching the top roof step ups. I really think because a lot of times people will come up there and just kill you in the hard point, and it's really difficult if you're in the hard point to kill them shooting through the window because they can just strafe past the window and kill you. So if you're on this back Haybrail, this is going to be a big job for you. I would actually recommend maybe having someone else watch step up. I'll get to that later, but this dude needs to be watching this left. A lot of people are going to be pushing from there because they're going to be spawning back playground, or they're going to be spawning, incoming mid-street. So that's where they're going to be coming from, front and then playground. Some of them will be coming from back alley, but the majority of them will be mid-street and playground. So that's your anchor sitting back here. Now, you're going to want to have someone in the hill. I recommend you have a guy sit right here in the hill. And the reason I say that for is he can kind of watch his window if people just try to challenge the gunfight right there instead of... Here's what people do all the time. They'll climb up here and just strafe in, and they'll do that, and they'll just toy with you up here and kill you. That's why you need someone in these back Haybrails to kill that dude. So you sit in this corner right here, and then as soon as you see hardpoint contested, all you do is sit there and pre-aim that door, and they'll run in, and it's like a free kill. That seems to be the best strategy for me. Instead of sitting behind this bed like this and challenging the gunfight, which sometimes if they just bum rush you, you're going to lose it. It's better to just do that and then slide over. I use stock on my SMG so you can move faster. It's easier to strafe and all this stuff. So that's what I recommend to do. So you're gonna have someone in the hard point, someone back hard point. I recommend you have someone maybe bottom granny, helping killing the people coming in, watching back alley, and then maybe have a dude kind of posted up inside this deli, and he can help watch the front step up. Maybe sit around here and just floating around, killing people mid-street, helping if the guy dies Haybrail, he can come over here and help with that, and just rotating around. Now, if you are the team that's going to be pushing this hard point, you're going to want to push and try to kill the dude off the back hay. That's really what you're going to try to do. You want to try to focus on killing the dude anchor, but also, I mean, this hard point, the granny hard point is hard to take over. But also, if you do it right, it's easy to take over because you can push the back hay dude if you're using M8. Like, have your M8 dude push the hay and just focus on playing slow and getting the pick on the dude back hay, and then maybe the dude running around mid street. But then if your SMG dudes, they can push back alley, and if you get in bottom granny, a lot of the times it's gunfights. You have to come up here, win your gunfight, and you can take it over. I don't really recommend doing the jump up thing unless you kill the guy back hay, and then you can have people jump up, but. That's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys like to do, but I never jump up. And once again, when there's 30 seconds left, 20, 25, 20, if you're just dying and you're not going to get in there, then I would recommend you just rotate over to the next hard point, move over here to hold this one. And the setup for this is going to be, you're going to want to have someone inside the hard point, probably in this corner right here, so they can watch this. They can rotate if someone dies there. Usually have an SMG, and they can use an M8. It doesn't really matter, whatever you prefer. And then have someone out here at these boxes. Must have an M8 out here so they can pick the people over here. So have an M8 dude out here at packages, sitting over here on the head glitch. It's gonna be hard to kill this dude over here. They're gonna have to really rush him. A lot of times, I'll get to it, but and then you're also gonna want to have a dude over here at the back hay area, back barn area, watching this, and then maybe have a dude top factory to kind of really secure that spawn. If you have someone sitting top factory with an M8, how the hell are they going to come in this door? Like, they have to kill you. So you can sit up here, shoot them down. This guy back hay can also help, sit right here and call out if they're going gas station. They'll come up behind the top factory dude. He can help with mid-street. He can help with all this. And then also if the guy dies over at the boxes, all he has to do is sit here and aim this door. So it's really easy. And that's going to be it for the setup for that. You can also have someone go up top, but I don't really recommend that because, you can get picked off from the middle of the map. So I just recommend you sit in these spots that I tell you guys. And then let's see. So you're inside the hard point. Let's go over where you're going to be spawning if you're on the other team. So the team setup, where you're going to be spawning is pretty much like over here. Sometimes you might spawn like all the way at Granny in like back alley, and you can push the back alley. That's what I recommend you do. You want to push. You don't want to push this side. One, you're gonna get picked off from this dude. Even if you kill this dude, like I said, you're gonna have a dude with an M8 in there looking at you, and a guy behind the counter looking at you. And to people that don't even really have to worry about their back. So I don't really recommend you push this door because it's a one little door that you're just gonna get destroyed on, and you can't really get a good angle to look inside the hard point before you just get picked from that head glitch or picked from there, picked from hay. It's just too many ways you can get shot. So I recommend if you spawn, when you're spawning on this area, you try to push the mid street. If there's a dude top factory, pick him off with an M8. If there's a dude on hay, you pick him. You work on picking these dudes off. Have someone go back factory, try to get in factory. Have someone come out of back brown. You want to push the hay and get in because look. You can look at the hole. You don't even have to push into the hard point. You can sit here and pick them off as they're in it. The only thing you have to watch out for is people sitting right here and looking out there. So that's what you're going to be on this hill. How you're going to want to try to take it over. Hardpoint to me is kind of really a snowball effect game type because the team that's winning can just leave. With a lot of time left, they can definitely leave with 30 seconds left on the hill and just give you that and set it for the next one. And if they keep getting 30 seconds off the hill, like you're never going to come back. It's impossible because there's 60 seconds. If they take half the time, obviously you can't come back from that. So they can just keep leaving with there's 30 seconds left. And especially if a team gets up by 100, they can leave with like 40 seconds left. And yeah, you might get like an extra 10 seconds on that hill, and then them. Like if they get 20 seconds, you get 40. You're gonna get like an extra 20 seconds that they didn't get, but they're gonna set up in the next one and probably hold that one down. Like it's very likely that you're gonna get a good team out of 2 hills twice in a row. So to me, Hardpoint is a very snowball effect game. It's kind of a hard game to get used to, but it takes a lot of practice. We haven't really practiced it at all as a team, so I recommend that. The score streaks you run, I run VSET, Lightning Strike, and Hunter Killer. But if you don't think you're one of the players that can get a VSET, then I would say Hunter Killer, Hellstorm, and Lightning Strike. Those are the kind of score streaks that you want to run for this game type. I would recommend that you use MSMC or M8. Unless you have a scuff, then you can run with the FAL and you can shoot it fast. I would say that, but M8 or MSMC. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope this helped you guys out. Be sure to give it a like if it did help you out and you're out there watching it and you're gonna use this for your teammates' strats. Just leave the video a like so I know that you guys watched it and everything. Because the last video, I don't think it really got as good as I take likes as kind of reviews as how good I did with the video and how good you guys liked it. Obviously because the like button and. The Yemen Hardpoint video I did, I thought it would be a good video and a good informational video, but it just didn't get the reviews that I thought it would get. So if you guys really did like it, please take the time to click the like button and show me that you guys are liking this series a lot. So as always, it's your boy Sharp. I'm out. Peace.